Hello, let me show you a neat little creation. Take you about an hour to make one and about $2. And what is it? And why is it so incredible? Well, it's really awesome. What is it? Doesn't weigh anything, so it's perfect for a portable gig. Also perfect for use with babies. Now you're going to say, what is he doing with a pink bunny rabbit? You stick that up there and use this to shoot babies with. Yes, tape it up there, a fuzzy rabbit, or, bear, or, a Barbie doll. I don't know what you'd put up there. Anyway, let me pop it in here and show you. Now, you can actually go on to video number 2, and this, right after this video, and you can see how to make it. It is really very simple. This is just tracing paper. Inside, I usually use Mylar, but this time I used aluminum foil because it's actually easier to mess with. Now, since I'm actually using a TTL cord on this one, I'm actually going to shoot this in full TTL, but you can use this like with your Fuji or your Sony or whatnot, as long as you're not blocking the sensor in auto mode or manual. Works perfectly well. Now the flash is coming up from underneath here. Everything inside is reflector covered. So I know you're immediately thinking, well, the light's going to come out here fine, but what about up here? And I've done tests in the mirror, actually, since my other two that I've made before were larger than this one. This is, like I said, an iPad box, and it's only about less than 2 inches thick. It's actually right at a stop less up here at the top than at the bottom. It's absolutely indistinguishable unless I zoom in, but you get perfect ring lighting effects. Now, I'm going to actually cover the sensor up here since I'm going to be shooting in TTL on this one. But does it work really well? Oh my God, yes, it works perfectly. Does it? Yeah, it really does. Hold on, let me shoot. Actually, not into perfect ring lighting effect, $2. Now this is the truth. I've had a ray flash and an Orbis. I don't know if you know how much an Orbis costs, but I think they're right now going for $200. A ray flash will run you $139. I know that's the current price on a ray flash. They are thinner than this, but they're actually obnoxious. This is very simple and it doesn't weigh anything. Like I said, you can make it in a few minutes. This is just tracing paper. It's actually laminated tracing paper. It's a perfect white balance neutral transmission medium to use in a ring flash. And does it work well? It works perfectly. So go on to video number 2. Actually, I think everybody should make one of these. This is my 3rd one. I wanted to make a really low profile one that would actually fit in my camera pack. Now, obviously, I have ring lights out the ass. I've got like 5 speedlight ring lights that are specifically built as ring lights. I got the king of ring lights over there, the Alien Bees ABR 800. This doesn't weigh anything, and it costs you $2 to make it. All you're going to need is tracing paper, duct tape, some aluminum foil, and of course you can see the central portion here is a cardboard tube. You're going to need a compass and a Sharpie marker and some scissors, obviously. But this does work perfect. Obviously you're going to need a tube, the center tube that's big enough for your lens to fit through, obviously so, like it's going to be your 85 millimeter, or 50 millimeters is a bit too short, but it would still work. I've actually thought how thin I could get this and still have perfect light transmission so that it is an actual ring light upon emission of the flash. And I don't know if you could actually make it thinner than this with this particular type of design, but this, as thin as this is, does work perfectly. I absolutely assure you 100%. It's just beautiful, perfect, all-enveloping cream puff ring light. Works perfectly. So go on to video number 2, okay, and see how I make this. And I think that's awesome. I wanted to show you all this. And by the way, as my New Year's resolution, I've already got more camera mods and flash mods on YouTube than anybody else, but I'm going to blow it out of the park. I've got so many more mods to show you, some of which are completely and totally my inventions, like this little jobby, and some of my fiber optic on a cable for macro lighting, and some of my oddball little snoots, especially like my my Luxorb invention, which is a really neat, you can watch the video, it's a really neat sort of modified beauty dish for attaching to your speed light. So anyway, being a photographer and creating all these neat stuff, you don't actually have to spend any money to get awesome lighting. You just have to be creative, and I'm going to show you a lot of really cool crap, I promise you, and this is one of them. Thanks for watching, catch you later.